All right, I know you guys saw the title, and I kid you not, it really is the cheapest Archer in the nation that is airworthy. Let's check it out. Headed over to it right now. I mean, it's not perfect. No, it's not. It's airworthy, but it's not perfect. And I'm beyond excited to have it. I kind of dropped a hint about it a while ago on social media where I showed an empty parking space. And yeah, I bought it a couple months ago, been flying it, working a couple of things out, and it's perfect. So yeah, we're pulling up to it right now. So here we go. And here it is. Guys, this is my 1975 Archer. It's an original Archer, not an Archer 2, which is what you typically see because they made that plane for like 20 years, but an original Archer. It was actually called the Archer Challenger when it came out, but eventually they dropped it and just called it the Archer. Now, what makes this airplane special is the wing, and you can see here, it has the Hershey bar wing. It doesn't taper back about halfway down like the Archers 2 do, which is actually what distinguishes these planes. That's the only distinguishing feature. Everything else is nearly identical about them. This is a PA 28-180, and the Archer 2 is a PA 28-181. So I think it's only appropriate to tell you guys what it is named. And I didn't name it. My 9-year-old daughter did. And I think it's appropriate. You can see we have a tan color with a red stripe and a maroon stripe. And she comes up and sees the plane for the first time. She's like, huh, I'm gonna name it Nugget. I'm gonna make it Nugget because it looks like a chicken nugget that was dipped in barbecue sauce and ketchup. And a little time with ChatGPT, and we have this. I literally see no difference between the two. Anyways, the astute among you may have already noticed the tail number, which is 33666. Now, I don't give any merit to that number in any way, but it is amazing when I'm talking to air traffic control because I can shorten my tail number to 666, and they don't say anything about it. So it's fun. It's very fun. And guys, I really am happy to have this plane. So let me give you a little bit closer look at it. Yes, it looked a lot better from afar. And you can see that this plane, it has been flying for years. And it needs some help. For the most part, the paint is okay. It just needs a little buff, and I think everything will be all right. But we've got things like cracking along these fiberglass wingtips all along, and I could repair this, but I think we're going to replace it. Outside of that, all the control surfaces, they are wonderful. Everything works as it should. This is incredible, having a big cargo door that just flaps up, and I'm able to get things in and out of the back. Going further around the airplane, elevators, everything is absolutely wonderful. These I'm probably going to replace. They never got painted, but you can see it's a pretty good straight airframe. So a couple of other things out here that I definitely want to replace is up over here. We've got some plastics, or I think they're fiberglass. Those need to be replaced. You can see all the cracking and everything in them. Same thing as we come down along here. We have this old antenna that goes along the top. I think that's for the ADF, and yes, it has one. So continuing around the airplane, everything is good, clean. This wingtip has actually been worked on and stuff, because when they installed the sky beacon here, they cleaned all that up. So we have, I can't tell you too much, but we do have a way to be able to remove that soon. But yeah, the plane is good. You can just see the little things here and there that need to be taken care of on the exterior, but overall, she's airworthy.
And what type of plane induction would this be if we didn't go on a flight? We are flying inside of the new airplane, and guys, I cannot be happier with this plane. It flies so smooth, it flies perfectly, and just about everything on it works. But don't don't touch any of the plastics because they will probably disintegrate. Regardless of that, everything for the most part works very, very well. And guys, I'm in love with this thing. So let me show you the interior. So the plane's not much to write home about. I mean, it's got old avionics inside of it, but just about everything works, and that makes me very, very happy. And like I said, the plastics and such are a little worse for wear. They're cracking, but you know what? We will take care of that later. For right now, this is what we're excited about. That's right, and I mean it when I say that this was the cheapest airworthy Archer in the nation. I haven't told you guys the price yet. We'll get to that towards the end. But yeah, this even has a wing leveler, autopilot type thing. It is tied to this CDI right here, but it tends to only want to follow direct to a VOR when it's tuned in. So right now I just am manually using it to be able to kind of level the wings, and everything is working out perfectly fine. Whoop, little bump. We're headed to Wickenburg, Arizona right now at 5,500-ish feet. Should probably descend there for just a little bit. All right, the touch and go at Wickenburg was easy, even though there's student traffic out there, but I want to give you a little bit more visuals of what's going on inside of the airplane here. So when I say things are a little worse for wear, I mean, yeah, things are definitely worn inside of this airplane. It's missing some plastic and panel bits and stuff here and there. I mean, nothing major. You can see my air vents. Ooh, radio calls. You can see that all my air vents and everything are kind of broken up there, which hasn't been nice inside of the Arizona sun. But I mean, everything is complete. I need to fix the ELT as well. Just the switch.
All right, and that concludes our flight inside of the airplane. Seriously, this is a great airplane. I'm very excited to have it, and I'm looking forward to the adventures I'm able to do and have with it. So it's really hot out and muggy, so let's go back to the hangar and talk about the plans that I have for this thing. Oh, it really is. It's hot and muggy out right now. But yeah, guys, I am incredibly excited about the Archer, and I know some of you are gonna be like, oh, it's tail number, but I kid you not, it's exciting and fun to be able to just shorten my call sign to 666, and the controllers like it too, so it's a ton of fun. Now, I know I briefly talked about it inside of the airplane, but plans for this plane. I want to use this eventually inside of my nonprofit flight school that we're going to be starting, and this is kind of the start of that process. But as the airplane sits right now, can't really run it inside of a flight school. So I need to do some upgrades, the interior upgrades, so when we get in and out of it, it's not falling apart. I need to do the avionics upgrades, and also want to rebuild the engine and get a new engine going for it. So all of those things are going to take time, money, and energy, but for the time being, we're just going to fly the plane, go on some adventures, and have a ton of fun. Hoping to be able to get it completely refurbished and up and running, and I don't want to not have the plane, so I'm going to be doing a ton of the work and everything inside of the background. As it comes, I want to buy like a core engine and overhaul that engine and get it ready to go. So it's just going to take time, again, energy and money. But the plastics and everything that are on it will get replaced pretty quick, especially the exterior stuff, and get it going. Now, the elephant in the room. I titled this the cheapest Archer in the nation. Well, flying Archer in the nation. So you guys want to know how much I paid for that plane in airworthy condition with a fresh annual? $26,000. Yep, $26,000. 180 horsepower Archer, 1975. we have a win on our hands. This airplane, because of its price, is really what's going to allow us to do what we need to do with the airplane, maintain ownership of the airplane throughout the process, and really be able to do the flight school, the nonprofit flight school, the way that we want to. And we wouldn't be able to do it any other way. So we're incredibly grateful and blessed to be able to pick up that plane for only $26,000. So very, very excited once again. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. So as always, share aviation wherever you can, and we'll see you in the next one. Now don't think that we're ignoring the red rocket through all of this. We have got the engine looking clean. We had to remake these, and well, not this one, but we did repaint both of them, and that just looks amazing. Up over here, when I did paint the fins of these just black to make them look cleaner, yeah, I've painted over this, so we added the orange there. So now the engine is properly color coded, and if you don't know what that means that these are chrome plated. So getting really, really close to getting this back inside of the air. I just want to make sure everything is buttoned up properly, and really all we have left is a couple of torquing things down inside of the engine, a little bit of paint stuff down over here and on the side there, and redoing the rigging for the ailerons, and this thing is ready to go. If you guys waited around for that update, thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. And since we already closed out the video, I'm not really sure how to finish this. So